Okay, so I'm just gonna say it. This skin is not ugly. After reading many hateful comments about this new event skin, I've decided to make a video on why this skin should be appreciated and awed about. Personally, I find the skin very visually appealing. Maybe not legendary worth, but definitely an epic at the least. If there's a category between epic and legendary, it would be worth that much. Maybe 1,000 coins instead of 3,000. Anyways, the skin is amazing because it shows in detail of how Winston became Winston. Winston was raised on the moon and became a talking gorilla. It's a short version. Although this skin shows how he was raised and what he had to go through, adding more to the lore of Winston. This skin shows how he was tested and genetically modified to become the talking gorilla. It really adds a lot of character into Winston, as he was just a normal gorilla at one point, and now is the scientist that he is today. I feel like the skin was perfect for Retribution, because Retribution is a previous event in Blackwatch/Overwatch, and Blizzard was just wanting to give Winston players a fun skin background on Winston's lore. From what we can piece together, Winston was possibly born on the moon by gorillas, or he was just raised there. When he was being raised, he was being raised normally throughout his childhood, until they actually started putting him through test and genetic editing, hence the Specimen 28 skin. And in the Winston short, if you look at when he's a baby Winston, he doesn't talk. All he wants is glasses and peanut butter. So therefore, we can assume he didn't get tested on until later in his life. He surpassed the other gorillas in captivity and proceeded to accelerate at a faster pace. From what we can tell, the other gorillas went rabid, if you will, and took over Horizon Lunar Colony. Winston decided to head for Watchpoint Gibraltar, based off of the telescope. Winston then joined Overwatch, and so forth. The skin really provided a lot of background knowledge on Winston, so if it's not visually appealing to you, think of it as a puzzle piece, and the puzzle of Winston's lore, which is still being solved, because they didn't establish what happened to all of those scientists on Horizon. All we saw were the empty suits in the lab and messages between the two, but I didn't see any bodies, so they might be somewhere. I hope Blizzard makes like a short or something on disclosing what happened to the scientists, because I would really enjoy learning more about Winston and what happened to his owner. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to say about the skin. Just go about it a different way. Instead of looking at it physically, just look at it as if it was a puzzle piece. It's not visually appealing to some. Personally, I really like it, but it's a great addition to the lore of Winston.